You
You
are
you are
listening
listening
to
to
the
the
Black
Black
Love
Love
Experience
Experience
Podcast.
I'm Amber.
I'm Tavares. We are the Black Love Experience. Welcome to our kingdom. Welcome back to the Black Love Experience Podcast. I am Tavares. Amber JG, my lovely wife, is out on assignment, but we may be calling her today. I'm going to check in with her, see how she's doing. We're talking about who needs me on my A game today. Now, when you hear that, I'm sure it does something to you, like it did something to me, because that's a great question, right? Who needs me on my A game? My wife, that's for sure. That's for sure. How about my colleagues and coworkers, huh? Okay, you see where we're going with this. On the Black Love Experience Podcast, we talk about many things, but today's episode, yeah, this one's good. I like this one a lot. Mrs. Garrett does as well. We talked earlier about it. She's so busy ripping and running, but she understands that there are people that need her on her A game. Perhaps me or her twin brother. Cousins, aunties, you get where I'm going. It's very important to be on our A game for ourselves. And so we believe that the more we show up to ourselves, the more that's going to be good for those that are in our immediate orbit. So we're going to dig a little bit more into this on today's show. We're going to talk about who needs us on our A game and why that's important, because some of us are providers, leaders in our community, right? As I say, we wake up to do one or two things, to teach or to be taught. And the way I see it is, I'm a student of life, so I love doing both. The phrase, who needs us on our A game, or bring your A game, we've all heard it. It refers to bringing maximum effort, focus, and undeniable commitment, right? Right. This is something that everyone can be intentional about, right? Right. So, when it comes to being on our A game, when you or I bring our A game, we're saying it's an encouragement to do our best or to do better. No excuses. When you bring your A game, it means that you are leaving nothing on the field, court, home, or work center. You're giving it your all. So when we think about these things, when I think about these things, I become motivated, because y'all know how I do. I get motivation by sharing my energy, by helping others, right? I don't want anything in return. Mrs. Garrett and I don't want anything in return other than for you to be better versions of yourself, to show up to yourself, to love yourself unconditionally. We believe that it's important for us to bring our A game, whether we're in sports or in the game of life. Would you all agree? Okay, I see some heads shaking. I like that. We believe that too many people make excuses as to why they are not successful and why things haven't worked out for them. I have found that a lot of things, they don't work. They don't work out because we refuse to put in the work. It's even biblical. Whatever you sow, you reap. Whether you're a basketball player, football player, a hairstylist, a barber, a masseuse, a nail tech, you have to bring your A game. And so we must be intentional about doing so each and every day. Perhaps you prepare yourself the day before, like myself and many other people do. Perhaps you're working out 5, maybe 6 days a week, and you're changing that up. You're doing some HIIT exercises. Okay, you're doing some core work. Maybe you're doing some sprints, but you get what I'm saying. Keeping your body at optimal level, exercise optimizes the functions of the brain. So this is all very helpful. Everything is connected, as I often say. Whether you're a CEO or getting your GED or high school diploma, whatever the case is, you have to bring your A game. Maximum efforts produces what? Maximum results. If you haven't maximized your moments, that's on you. However, we understand, in order for us to be effective, we not only must bring our A game, we want to bring our A game. We're excited to wake up just to be us. In actuality, you need to bring more like a triple A game because there are 3 A's that make up your A game: attitude, appearance, and action. This is the Black Love Experience podcast, and we'll be right back. Hey, what's up, everybody? Please say a prayer for those over in Turkey and continue praying for those in Ukraine. The world, as we all know, is going through a very dark time right now. So please, let's shine a light and show love. Welcome back to the Black Love Experience podcast. I am Tavares. My lovely wife, Amber JG, is out on assignment. But as I said earlier, we just may tap in with Mrs. Garrett and see what it do. Today, we're talking about who needs me to bring my A game. Some of y'all don't even think about this, and some of y'all do. We do, because it helps to keep us present. Present in our marriage, present with our children, grandchildren, just within the family or our community. So it's a very fun question that we ask each other often because we start to think more and more about who really needs us on our A game. And if you sit for a moment, you'll come up with probably quite a few people because, look, we all help each other no matter what's going on, no matter the industry that you're in. If you look at the world in totality and take a huge step back, you'll see that all of us help each other in some way, shape, or form. Attitude is huge when it comes to our A game. The old saying may be old, but it's still true. Attitude determines altitude. The better your attitude, the higher your altitude. You give me any players with similar talent, and I can guarantee you that one with the better attitude will probably be more successful. In many cases, some players, colleagues, coworkers with less talent can be more successful than their more talented counterparts whose attitude may stink. Okay? All right. Attitude is very important. Energy is very important, okay? We get what we give, okay? I've been in situations where I've worked with other folks, whether on sports teams or just in corporate America, and I tell you, the folks who the folks who come in with that vibrant attitude or that vibrant energy, yeah, they may not have all the skills, but guess what? They're willing to learn. Someone's willing to learn, hey, you could teach them just about anything. But let's not get confused that a lot of it also has to do with character. Okay, that's what leaders are judged on anyway. Their leadership character, not the skills, because again, you can teach anyone the skill set given they are willing. Now, when it comes to being effective and to really being able to connect with people, I believe I must bring my A game. But the cool thing is that I'm not hitting a switch. It's in me. It's a part of my leadership character already. It's something that I love to do. As a fit nutrition wellness coach, I'm able to do so many things and touch so many people because I love what I do. And it's not just because I love it, but I actually put the emotion behind my actions and my words so that when I speak to my clientele or my members or the group, they feel what I'm saying. They believe that I believe that what I'm saying is effective. And I'm doing all of that with love. It's a great way to connect with people. It's a great way to be mindful of my attitude and my personality and my energy as we speak to people all the time. Mrs. Garrett and I, we go around speaking to people all the time. We do motivational speaking. We talk about professionals. We talk about everything, attention to detail while being a professional. We talk about how we encourage teams and how we galvanize teams to create a culture. So yeah, we talk about this all over the place. And when it comes to it, attitude is always in the thick of it. In life, we must always be careful to bring our A game by having the right attitude. The right attitude can turn a negative situation into a positive one. You ever meet somebody like that? They come into a bad situation and just by their presence, they're able to turn things around. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. None of us can control what happens to us, but we can control how it affects us. That's right. Being prepared, being aware, being mindful, being present, we can all step into ourselves a bit better. Our Bible clearly tells us that in this world we will have tribulation, knowing that your attitude is determined by you. Don't give anyone else the remote control over your attitude. I'm going to say that one more time. I love that. Don't give anyone else the control, the remote control over your attitude. It doesn't matter what negative things happen to you. You have the power to choose to have a positive attitude. Bring your A game. This is the Black Love Experience podcast. I am Tavares. We will be right back. Don't forget to pick up my new book, Kissed by the Wind, A Book of Poems and Passions, Volume 3, out now on Amazon Books. Go ahead and search Tavares Allen Garrett and get yourself a copy. Thank you for your support. Welcome back to the Black Love Experience podcast. I am Tavares. My lovely queen, Amber JG, is out on an assignment. However, as I mentioned, we may be tapping in with her. We'll see how that works out. Today, we're talking about who needs me on my A game. And one of those A's in A game, appearance, okay? While your A game starts with the right attitude, it is maintained by, that's right, your appearance. How we wake up and step into ourselves. Are we loving who we are in the morning? Are we feeling ourselves in the morning in a good way? I always say if you look good, you feel good. And if you feel good, you do good, right? Right. All of that is absolutely factual, actual when it comes to our A game. Appearance is important. That's why I stay clean. When I'm stepping out, I stay clean. And not just, like, I'm not putting it on for anybody, but I'm definitely comfortable. I like to dress for comfort. However, I know that I'm also representing my family. I'm representing my mother, my sisters, and not just me. And that's what I take into any situation that I find. Any opportunity, I'm always mindful of that. If you're in sports, you have to wear a uniform. That appearance communicates that team of what team you're on. The same way you can dress today, the same way you dressed 10 years ago. Yeah, you can't do it, right? You got to switch things up. You can't be 40 years old sagging your pants. You just can't be. It's not a good look. Now, in your personal time, that's cool. And I'm not saying what you can and cannot do. I'm just saying when it comes to who needs you on your A game or bringing your A game, appearance does matter, okay? It may have worked 20 years ago, sagging your pants, kind of having bigger clothes, but think about it as you age, as you come into a professional or a much mature version of yourself, okay? If you want certain responses, then we have to treat ourselves a certain way. I'm a huge advocate and believer of the fact that we teach people how to treat us by how we treat ourselves. And not just how we treat, but even how we dress, how we appear, how we approach. You get where I'm going. A lot of folks think that we just get treated certain ways just because of, whatever. And in some cases that is true. I've been treated certain ways just because of my skin color. I know the difference. However, stepping into myself, owning myself, loving myself in all of my magnificence and all of my messiness, that is my job. So me stepping into myself, me being mindful of who wants me on my, or who needs me on my A game, well, that's going to speak to my appearance, given I care about my appearance. And in this case, I do. So I'm not just going to roll up out of bed like there's nothing going on. I'm going to dress for the occasion. I'm going to dress for either the job I want or the person I am becoming. I have many mentors throughout my life who often said that. Are you dressing for the job you have or the job you want? That plays a huge role in attitude. Hey, we know how attitude works. So that's why it's important when I get up in the morning or Mrs. G gets up in the morning, we step into ourselves. We're excited to wake up. We're excited to be who we are. We have a vision wall that we pass by every morning and every night before we go to bed, reminding ourselves of just how special we are, just how important we are, not only to ourselves and each other, but to our family as well. It's important that we constantly share with our grandchildren how important they are and the role they play in society. helping them to not get caught up in a lot of the BS that a lot of other people do. Look, we can only control what we have power over, and we only have power over what we control. And I'm talking about the self. It all starts with the self. Are you loving yourself? Do you appreciate yourself? Do you even like yourself? Because when it comes to caring about who needs you on your A game, it is all going to begin with the self. Again, your A game starts with your attitude and continues with your appearance. This is very important information, and that's why we're sharing it today on the Black Love Experience podcast. Y'all know I do another podcast, so you may hear me slip up every now and again. But the point is I'm owning myself right now, and I'm not being too hard on myself. And I want to share that with all of you as well. Don't be so hard on yourself. If you make a mistake, you make a mistake. I'm not talking about big life-altering mistakes. I'm talking about just not being so hard on yourself, showing yourself grace, holding space for yourself to process. Because we also know that when it comes to our A game, we also must be prepared to bring our A game. This is the Black Love Experience podcast. I am Tavares. We'll be right back. Always encourage love. Always encourage Black love. Everybody, everywhere. Always stand up in the name of love. Be sure to catch the BLX podcast right here on Anchor.fm weekly. Welcome back to the Black Love Experience podcast. I am Tavares. Today, Amber JG is out on an assignment again. Y'all know she be on her grind, but today we're talking about who needs us on our A game. For example, my wife needed me on my A game today to finish today's episode, right? Right. And many times she needs me on my A game to finish many episodes, but that's okay because flexibility matters here. It matters for me to be mindful, for her to be mindful, and we still are working together, even though you don't hear her on the show as much. She's still a producer of the show. She definitely consults on the show because she understands how important it is for both of us to be on our A game for each other. When an organization promotes and practices playing its A game, it's a win-win because productivity and sense of accomplishment soar. Soar like a nice bird, right? Knowing you gave your best is all anyone can do, but not putting out maximum effort reduces the possibilities for results and optimal achievement. This philosophy bodes exceptionally well for the recruitment process. Some of y'all recruiters out there, shout out to y'all. I understand how that works. Right from the start of the employment process, recruiters know this is an organization that plays to a win, and part of the culture is about bringing effort and value to the table every day. The same goes for relationships, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't change. It's the same approach, really, right? With friendships, etc. And so when we step into ourselves and we're available, man, we'd be surprised at the results that we can achieve. Put it in your corporate way of life, culture, and DNA. That positions the organization to be successful when we approach like that. Okay? Being on your A game is also about how you feel about you. Are you, again, you heard me say it earlier, are you excited? Are you evolving? Are you going through a transition? Recognize the vibration of who you are. It's okay. Do the checks, do the balances. This is all really better for you anyway in the end. You showing up to yourself on your A game is first and foremost the most important before you could bring it for anyone else. I've often said that. You've heard me say it. I'll keep on saying it. Right? And then, of course, adjusting your attitude, okay? That's another thing. Look, big reminder. We can't address people like we're in our personal space. I've seen that too many times in the workspace. People come to work and they don't shift that gear, right? They don't put that work hat on. Instead, they're still moving like they're at home. So therefore, their attitude may reflect that. Choice of words may reflect that. Look, I'm just saying that it's important to be on your A game, but more importantly, also to ask yourself, who needs you on your A game? And again, the answer could even be yourself, right? Right. I'm all about loving the self first because I understand that's where all the good gems are. I can't love my wife unless I love myself, right? Right. And it's not about me being selfish, it's none of that stuff. It's me being mindful of the vibration when it comes to paying her attention, okay? We have an unspoken code, my wife and I. We don't always have to use verbal communication. A lot of it's just energy, us observing each other. We move like a symphony around one another. I love it. It's so beautiful, right? It's a beautiful thing. Also, be a mood elevator. When it comes to being on your A game, hello, nobody wants to follow a pessimist. So we have to move with optimism, right? We should. Because that is leadership character, right? Be someone who is an energy giver and not an energy taker. All right? If you Google the term mood elevator, you will see a chart with a list of moods ranging from depressed, angry, and hostile. At the bottom of the list to grateful, wise, and insightful at the top. Then in the middle of the mood elevator are the words curious and interested. Where are you at on that list? On your mood elevator? A little fun activity you could do. So give it a try. See where you're at. Because this is really about encouraging, right? As we rise, we elevate. And that's important for us here at the Black Love Experience podcast. It's important for our kingdom. It's absolutely important for our community because we understand some of the details that our community struggles with every single day. And waking up and being excited about who they are is one of them. And so we're here to change that narrative. We are here to reinforce it with love, light, and inclusion. This is the Black Love Experience podcast. We'll be right back.
Body Synthesis assists you with stress relief, weight management, behavior change, sober support, positive self-talk, nutritious lifestyling, and more. Are you transformation ready? Call us now at 818-533-8059. And if you're online, check us out on Instagram or Facebook at Body Synthesis. Go to our website at thebodysynthesis.com.
Welcome back to the Black Love Experience podcast. I am Tavares. My lovely wife, as you know, is on assignment. And today we're talking about who needs us on our A game. Who needs me on my A game? Who needs you on your A game? I know there's somebody out there who needs you on your A game, right? You know there are people who need you on your A game, right? Okay. And some of y'all, my hat is off to y'all because y'all understand, y'all answer the call and y'all step into it. Some of us, however, we think we have time to do it all the time and we don't. Take time to make time or make time to take time. However, show up to it. It's absolutely imperative that we do. When unfortunate things happen in life, we often forget we have a choice to how we react. I'm one of those people. I have to give myself a 3-second rule. Do you have a 3-second rule? The 3-second rule is I give myself three seconds to respond or to react. That's my 3-second rule. Try it. It works. Most of us follow our emotional impulses of judgment, anger, frustration, and defensiveness. Hello, ding, ding. I've been there. Have you? I know Mrs. Garrett has. We've been there. However, you gotta remain poised. Trust me, nothing good will come of letting your negative emotions take over. Been there, done that, a plethora of times. It is always best to pause and think, hello, 3-second rule, of what you can learn or if there is something positive we can take away from a negative experience. Oh my goodness. How many of us have gone through a bad breakup and did not want to pay any attention to the details that were within that breakup? Instead, we probably did respond with anger, frustration, a little bit of defensiveness. Yeah, I've been there too, so I can talk about this. I can make fun of it too. I lived a life a long time ago where all those things, I would let them get in the way. I was always reactive. As my sister would say, Tavares, you're in your own way. And at first, I didn't really quite get that. It took a couple of years for that to land on me. But once I got it, I wanted to evolve it. I wanted to learn more about myself. I wanted to really dig in and be like, damn, what is it about me allowing me to get in my own way? This is what we call the medieval point of the mood elevator, one of curiosity. The idea is you never let yourself dwell below the level of curiosity because it will not serve you or anyone else around you. Research shows that having a positive attitude is contagious so that you can enhance the mood, morale, and performance of those around you. Hello. I like that. I'm going to say it again. Research shows that having a positive attitude is contagious so that you can enhance the mood, morale, and performance of those around you. Hello. I love that because it speaks to me. It speaks to my wife. When we move with the love that we cultivate in ourselves first. Then our love comes together. And then we step out together. Oh my goodness. It's just radiant everywhere. And people are always saying, look at y'all. Oh, I can feel your love. Because we've learned to cultivate it within ourselves first. No, it's not a perfect love, but it's a present love. It's an abundant love. It's a genuine love. It's an organic love. It's a sober love. Okay? It's a spiritual love. Some may even say a godly love. I'll take it. I'll take it all. We take it all. Because we understand we've been blessed to be in a position to reconnect after 18 years. How can you not show gratitude for that? That's me and Mrs. Garrett's story. After 18 years, we reconnected. How can we not be grateful? I mean, that's so beautiful. They write movies on that type of stuff, right? I mean, you could hear the excitement. Also, when it comes to bringing your A game, be a problem solver. Problems and challenges happen and no one escapes them. Not even you, not even me. When you become good at solving problems or turning challenges into opportunities, it benefits us and we gain skills in resolving them. My favorite way to do this is by identifying the problem and writing and brainstorming potential resolutions on paper. I do voice recordings. I do all that just to kind of keep my mind fresh. And then, of course, I don't want to skip a beat. I don't want to miss a note. So I write it down or I'll do my voice notes. This is the Black Love Experience podcast. I am Tavares. We'll be right back.
That's nice. Yeah.
If y'all love music, be sure to check out Amber JG and Tavares Days on Apple Music. Go ahead, check it out. We got them hits for you.
Welcome back to the Black Love Experience podcast. I am Tavares. My lovely wife Amber JG is on the phone. I told y'all I would get her on a call, and she's at the office and doing some things. As I said, she's out on assignment. What's up, babe?
Hi, how are you? Grand Rising Kingdom.
What's up? So we're talking about who needs us on our A game, or the title is Who Needs Me on My A Game, and I know you vibe with that. So just real quick, name some people who need you on your A game or experiences that you see that need you on your A game.
Well, I think that first of all needs to start at home. We need to be on our A game for our family, for whoever we worship, and our faith. And we certainly need to be on our A game for ourselves, first and foremost. If we're not on our A game, how can we expect for anyone else to be on their A game or to inspire others to be on their A game?
That's right.
So I would say it starts with yourself, with your faith, and then of course with your family, and then it spills into your day-to-day career life.
Nice. I told y'all. See, Mrs. G, she dropped them gems.
Yes, sir. All day, every day.
I love that. I love the fact that you broke that down. So I just wanted to get you on the show because I know the people they are curious as to where you are, and I'm just letting them know she is alive and well. She is busy.
Grand Rising. Oh, yes, Kingdom. I am here. I am working. I am putting forth my best effort and my A game. That's when my name starts with an A. A game. That's the name.
All right, babe. I love you. Thank you for tapping in with the BLX and the Kingdom. Thank you for your insights as always. I love you.
Thank you. I love you. I love you, Kingdom. Continue to stay tuned in, locked in, reach out. We would love to hear from you. And of course, always keep your faith and love in God, and all things will be blessed upon you.
Nice. I love you. I'll call you back.
All right. Love you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye, Kingdom.
So y'all heard it right there. That's how Mrs. G approaches it. It's the first letter of her name, A Game Amber. I just made that up right now. But you get what we're talking about. It's a blessing to be aware of who needs you on your A game. It is not meant to provide pressure. That's not what we're about here. It's not meant to make you feel overwhelmed. It's, in fact, quite the contrary. It's placed there or put there, or we serve gentle reminders to do just that, to provide a gentle reminder. Because sometimes we do get caught up in life. We do get caught up in the day-to-day, right? And sometimes us human beings, we begin with neglecting ourselves. And that's never a good play, because we have to be the better versions of ourselves in order to be those better versions at work, at home, on a sports team. You get what I'm saying? And so that's why we talk about this topic today. Being mindful is also being aware of who needs you on your A game. Being kind, being patient, being helpful, looking at the opportunities within the issues, or some may say problems, or obstacles, or challenges. There's always a lesson to be taught. As I say, there's always a lesson in the blessing, or a blessing in the lesson, all the time. It's just, how aware are we in order for us to see it? Are we present, or are we thinking about the future or the past? Because the present is just as important as the future and the past. So thank you, Mrs. G, for tapping in with us in the Kingdom. We appreciate that. Also, if solutions do not come, get the help of others on your team or in your family. Ask friends. The worst thing you can do is dwell on a problem, rehash it with each person you encounter, or point your finger and spend your time searching for those who are to blame. Don't do that. This behavior never helps. If you want to be at your best or be better, you will discover how to quickly get past the issue and obstacles to expend your energy productively. This is the Black Love Experience Podcast, and we will be right back. Welcome back to the Black Love Experience Podcast. I am Tavares. Y'all just heard from my lovely queen, Amber JG, out there on assignment, doing the damn thing. Today we're talking about who needs me on my A game, okay? Also, be mindful. Communicate constructively. A good communicator can express their thoughts clearly, directly, honestly, and with respect for others. A good communicator is also someone who can make a point. No one likes to personificator who talks endlessly and just adds on no value. One of the best and most effective ways to improve your communication skills is to think before speaking or writing it down and make sure it is concise and adds value. I recently had a conversation with someone, and I took the time to write down what I wanted to say, and I'm so glad that I did, because it was helpful. It did add value to the conversation. They were able to see me pull out my notes. And by the way, it's okay if people see you pull out your notes. It shows intent, okay? When we show intent, we show thoughtfulness, okay? We're mindful. We're present when we show intent, okay? We are here to make something happen. You cannot have an A game without effort. I'm going to say that again. You cannot have an A game without effort. No one's going to walk up to you and be like, hey man, here's your A game. No, they're not doing that. We have to go out and search, create, build, obtain our A game. Do the work, start the process, and take the first step. Instead of worrying about the lack of performance, productivity, and commitment of others, decide to set an example. I recently went through this part of my evolution. I've been working on myself for a very long time, really all of my life, but I've really been present about working on myself for the last 4 years. And I must say, it's made a world of difference in my attitude and my personality and just the vibration in my overall being, my whole body. I don't feel stressed anymore. I feel very, very light. I even changed up what I was eating. We're pescatarians now. No chicken, no meat, none of that. It's our choice. And I do feel terrific. Okay? Remember, we have to make something happen and be great communicators. Give credit where credit is due. That's another way. Praise other people. Praising people is a great way to be on your A game. Taking the time to praise others for their efforts or accomplishments, even small ones, will lift the recipient. It can also create a positive environment and one will achieve and be celebrated. Achievements matter, no matter how big, medium, or large. They matter. And as a leader, it is important for myself or my wife to praise those who deserve the praising, because we also understand the kind of momentum it helps with. Momentum breeds motivation and then action. So don't be afraid to praise your teammates or your coworkers or your wife or your husband or your boyfriend or your girlfriend or the children. Praising kids, you want to see kids elevate? Oh my goodness, praise them. Praise them when they do good. Praise them, and not over the top. If you want, that's cool. But praise them. Let them know, hey, I see you, buddy. I see you, little lady. Do your thing. Those are great ways to continue to push the needle on motivation. And also have fun. It is so important to have fun. We often think there is no place for fun in the workplace, but there is. What if I told you that evidence translates into fewer sick days, more challenging work, and greater productivity? Having fun at work does not have to be anything more than wearing your favorite sports team shirt or having a virtual 5 minutes of fun. Breaking the monotony at work helps. I share this with clients all the time. Go take a 5-10 minute walk, connect with nature, reconnect with nature. It's a great way to balance. It's a great way to rejuvenate oneself. Continue promoting your A game from within, and you'll see it show everywhere around you. And that's what I love about what we do here at the Black Love Experience podcast, because we're always talking about motivating each other, being inclusive in our community, and showing up for our communities as well. Being a leader is effective, and there's a place for all of us in this world. So, care about being on your A game. Care about who needs you on your A game. And you'll see your A game speak back to you. This is the Black Love Experience podcast. We'll be right back.
Pussycat Pearly here, baby. Fluffy in the front, tight in the back. And if we going up, then we going all the way up. You dig? Now check this out. I'm always locked in. And I'm always locked in to the Black Love Experience podcast. They just give me what I need to get through the day. You understand what I'm saying? Do you really dig what I'm saying to you? It's really real up over here. Tell a friend, tell somebody. We always locked in. The BLX, baby. It's the Black Love Experience podcast. I am the only one you know. Meow.
Welcome back to the Black Love Experience podcast. I am Tavares. I want to thank my lovely wife, Amber JG, for tapping in with us by phone. What's up, baby? And I want to thank everybody who tunes in from around the world. Thank you so much, Kingdom. Thank you for being so patient with us. This is our second season. We are still tightening things up. We're having a great time. And so we want to thank you guys and recognize each and every single person who tunes in all the time around the world. And again, today's show is on who needs you on your A game. Give yourself some time with that. No need to answer it right away, but definitely let it land on you. Let it just rest there for a moment and be mindful of your response to that, even if the response is to yourself. And please understand that it all starts with the self. So I don't want you putting yourself out there and out of your own way if you are not doing it for yourself. If you want to say hello to us, please email us at blackloveexperience@gmail.com. Experience is spelled with no E, just XPERIENCE. blackloveexperience@gmail.com. And please look at the description of the podcast. We have our Linktree link in there that will get you to our other socials. And so we just thank you guys so very much. Kingdom, we will see you guys next week. In the meantime, love yourself, love each other, love, light, peace.
Next time on the BLX.
Don't judge your partner. That ain't cool on the next Black Love Experience podcast. If you have comments, questions, or concerns, or just want to say hello, you can email us at blackloveexperience@gmail.com. That's experience with no E, just an X. And we are on Instagram at The Black Love Experience.
I'm Amber.
I'm Tavares. We are The Black Love Experience. Welcome to our kingdom.